Well, howdy, and I just realized my screen is all set up wrong. Let me just adjust this real quick. All right. There we go. I don't know what's going on there. Well, welcome to the beautiful map of Pallegney. And this is from MA7 Studios, who is one of my favorite modders. I use all of their mods in pretty much every series I do. But this one here, just wanted to kind of check out the map and kind of give a little bit updates about what's been going on and what I've been working on, and also about future plans. So let me get down to the ground here. Ooh. And get going here now. Let me just adjust my thing here real quick. Hey Victor, yes, actually I have also been watching that as well, and really enjoying that series. And I almost missed that it came out, but I was thankfully happened to look and saw yesterday, and I was like, oh, score. So kind of where we're starting off here on this, because I mean I've been playing on this for quite a bit, but it's been a private playthrough, so I kind of wanted to do a little walk around real quick and kind of show what we have starting out here on the farm. Well, currently right now we have about $100,000. No loans. And as far as fields, we basically have all the fields here around the farm. I've been kind of playing through this for a little while and have been gradually building it up. And we do have a lot of equipment. I did change a little bit here where I put this shed in. I just didn't think having all those bunkers just really didn't seem to work with what I want, my style. So I took out the bunkers here and put in a tractor shed, because that was kind of the one thing I thought was missing on this map, was more storage. And so I have mainly class equipment here. I have an older one. Then also, of course, I have the Fiat Agri from Edo Mod. Fantastic mod. Have our bale shed or bale trailer, the planter, harvester, baler, of course cows. We have our milk trailer, slurry tanker, of course our feeding area for the chickens. And one thing I like about this map, this farm, is it just has a lot of little, like, really awesome touches. Over here is our forage wagon. Then up here we store all of our supplies and pallets. And I absolutely love this. And this farm also does come with a production where we can do butter, cheese, bread, cake, and mustard. And I currently have it set up for just cheese and mustard, because I just don't have the ingredients for those, and other items. Could do butter, but And also, we are just about done with the month of November, and probably gonna jump forward in some time here. But before we do, we need to sell some milk, and I also want to take you over and show you this sheep, which is actually in a separate area. So let me grab one of these tractors. Let's grab this one. Hey, Alpha Gaming Dad. I am totally doing a last minute stream here. I've just been playing on this map, well, for a while, here off and on, and most of today, because I actually had a day off for once, I got to the point I was like, I could just stream it while I'm playing. I mean, why not? And I swear I am not purposely trying to run over the baby chicks. Oh my goodness. But before we move on from November, I do want to sell the milk because we are at capacity. And another thing too, I'm also using Mace Plus because I'm a glutton for punishment. Where is the light switch for this place? I could have sworn it's on one of these pillars. Yeah, I think I may have the graphics probably cranked up quite a bit on this one. Because my FPS is kind of pushing. I'm gonna just see if I can find the light switch. I don't see it. I don't know where the light switch is. Yeah, I normally don't use Mace Plus. It is a customized. I customize it a little bit. To make it a little more challenging, but I mean, well, yeah, I'm using Mace Plus to make it a little more challenging, but I reduced the difficulty of Mace Plus by changing how much food is used, because Mace Plus, it just does an absurd amount of food. It's ridiculous. So I did change it a little bit to reduce the amount. Actually, before we take the milk over and sell that, I want to head down here. But a couple of changes I made in the Mace Plus was I brought down a kind of happy medium to where it's not quite reduced all the way out as far as how much it's using, but it is less than the full-on Mace Plus. And also I changed the food types a little bit, the crops needed, because I don't want to bother with having to have all the corn stuff. But anyways, here's our sheep pen over down here. And they're just down here chilling out. They have plenty of water, and how are they doing on food? Well, they're probably needing some food. They're having 3,000 liters, is that right? I could have sworn I just fed them. So I need to feed the sheep. I had sworn I just fed them. Then also, I'm gonna turn around here, right here. I own this little thing in here, this little field. I don't do anything with it, but I do have this is kind of like my future production area I'm planning on putting stuff in. And right now I have a fermenter here, which is just taking alfalfa and fermenting it into alfalfa silage for the sheep. So I will need to feed the sheep though before I move on to the next month, because evidently they're almost out. But this map though is just absolutely amazing, breathtaking in every way possible. MA7 did an absolutely awesome job on it. Yeah, if I'm gaming dad, that actually is, yeah, that was one of the things I changed. I thought I might have to play with the sheep one a little bit more, but I thought I had it. I can convert them all over to parallel for the chicken, cows, and sheep, so that you don't have to feed them one crop type. And I kind of tweaked it a little bit so that for the sheep and the cows, alfalfa silage is the golden crop, I guess you could say, or the golden food, where you just give them that. And circling back to the farm. One thing I did also change when I combined all the land. So I have that field there, which is alfalfa. There is a lot of alfalfa here on this farm just because only animals and maize, and we're just doing alfalfa silage for the food for everyone. This field here right in front of us is also alfalfa. Actually, let's just do this. Flight. Let's go Superman mode. Let's make Superman fast. So we have alfalfa here, and then I put in this path so I can get around to all the different fields without having to like hop on the roads and stuff. So this path comes in and dumps into this path, and over here we have another alfalfa field, which is kind of wraps around the river that wraps around our land. And then we take this path here, then over here on the left side we have canola, which is kind of a profit crop. Go for crop for profit. Over here, guess what? Another alfalfa field. It kind of follows the river path along. And then up here, one more alfalfa field. There's a theme. But here's where it changes. We have mustard on this field, and also in this field here, which we are using in the production over there to grow, to produce mustard. And then we have another small alfalfa field here. I'm sorry, this is bark. Wait, no, this is, yeah, alfalfa. I think, wait, did I get this one wrong? This is barley. Okay, I was pretty sure I had one barley field in there somewhere for straw. So yeah, canola, a big mustard field, a small barley here, so we have straw for bedding, and then lots of alfalfa. And kind of I put in this little path here so we can get around the fields and everything. But yeah, that's the tour of the farm. Just turn off flying Superman mode here. And you know, one good thing about Maize Plus though is you produce a whole lot more milk. Actually, I have a course play loaded. Let's go ahead and clear that. And, oh, brakes. Oh, whoops. This is an older tractor somewhat, so, you know, being somewhat realistic, it doesn't have the best of brakes like the newer ones do. But one thing I do love about this old class is the turning, so that four-wheel steering is amazing on this, which is great for this map. Alright, so another 20,000 liters of milk. Let me just get this backed up here. Because we are using some of the milk in the production. I'm not sure how much is in there. Okay, it was pretty much full. Alright, let's run this over here, get it sold as well. Because we're going to move on from November on to January probably. Then sell some stuff, and then we'll jump to spring and get some field work done. But before we do that, I want to get the milk sold so we have plenty of room. And then also I need to get the sheep fed. I want to make sure our animals don't die. because I think I had that setting turned on. I believe. Thankfully, milk is a good moneymaker. Hey, AutoSim crew. Yeah, I came across this tractor. I was actually looking for older tractors for the SATA series. I came across this one recently, and I was like, oh. I'm just gonna ignore what FM Gaming Dad said. There is not a anything. There's lots of green equipment on the farm, but there is nothing with that brand on it, because it's all kind of a class green. It's a lot more classier equipment. Oh, that was bad. All right, milk has been emptied out. Alpha Dad, no John Deere. I mean, if you mean like the it will fail because the tractors won't break down and cause a great cutscene, you know, for laughs, then yeah, I guess you're right. I could do some John Deere equipment for that. Actually, the only thing I don't like about this map, and it's not really a thing, is that the chickens are just like free roaming across the yard. I swear I've probably ran over a couple dozen chickens so far while playing this map. At least. Yeah, I don't have my little bleep button. I need to set up a new one. That was part of my old mixer. It had a bleep button. That's the only thing I like about the Beacon. It doesn't have a bleep button. Alright, let's grab some of this alfalfa silage. Give that to the sheep. I don't know. Do sheep actually eat alfalfa silage? I don't know. I was just thinking about that. Does anyone know? I kind of just added, because I think it has. Let's look here and see. Can I? I think I have to be outside of it to get it. Oh, it's right control, right shift, F. All right, so I guess, yeah, sheep do have silage. So the only one I added on there, I think, was the alfalfa silage, because that's this map has alfalfa. Because I figured, hey, if it takes grass silage, they should also eat alfalfa. But actually, I didn't realize sheep eat alfalfa silage, or silage in general. Oh, I didn't take all of it. Oh, we'll give the rest to the cows. Stupid pedestrians. But has anybody else played this map yet? I think there was an update, or is going to be an update soon. I believe, maybe. Did I already get the update? I don't know. I tend to do some tweaking on the maps and stuff in Giant's editor and the XMLs. And I can't remember if, okay, it's unclear. I can't remember if I updated or not, or if the update's even out. It's Pallegney, I think it is. I'm not sure on the pronunciation of it. It's from MA7, the same people that made Castle New. It's their newest one. This one, though, is out, I believe, on all platforms. Trying to avoid the chickens. All right, so let's park this here into the tractor shed. Now, if you notice from the get, there is no John Deere's. There's green stuff, but no John Deere's. Some good quality class equipment, because we're in Europe, and you know, people around here are smarter than us, and they don't get that crappy brand as much. I don't know if they do or not. Of course, a really awesome Fiat Agri here. All right, I think oh yeah, there's also some more equipment in here. Got the mower. This is, I think, our cultivator. Yeah, disc cultivator. And then I have this here for killing the weeds. That's one thing that I really like about this map too, is the way the silo is set up. Besides of all the, you have the storage up there for all your pallets and stuff, but so like you dump your stuff in here, which feeds into the silo bins, which are in here, and then when you want to empty it out, it feeds back out over here. It's like everything is just integrated so well. You got your little repair area here if you want to work on your equipment. Oh, I probably should have sold these already. Oh well, we'll sell them in January. I think the best month was October. Oops. All right, let's move on to January. Provided we have enough food for the animals. Let me see. Okay, they are still good with food. Cows are still good with food. Chickens still good with food. So 7,000. Yep. So we still have enough to go. So let's move on. Oh, by the way, before we move on, the way the house is set up is just awesome. So you can also come out here from the front and also have a sleep trigger on both the front and the back side of the house, which is awesome. So you can go whichever one you want. January. All right. Yay, all the baby chicks are fully grown now, so I can see them and stop running over them. Now let's just check the animals. So, sheep, still good on food. Cows, still good. And chickens, still good. I think I got the animals where they need to be. Now let's just see. January, usually the best month to sell stuff. So let me see. We're going to sell sorghum. Not a whole lot for that. Oh, and by the way, I'm playing on normal difficulty, I believe. Yes, normal difficulty. Let's see here. So we're gonna sell sorghum. Let's go ahead and sell the cheese. Why do I have digestate? I don't use digestate. Oh, it's this. Let's turn off the that production. Let's set this to sell. I need to take a load of slurry over here too. I almost forgot about that. How much slurry do we have? 130,000 liters. Yeah, well, let's take some loads over. Make some money from that. All right. We need a tractor. Let's use this one. I'm gonna try and rotate through the tractors, because we're not really doing anything specific. So I'll just kind of rotate through them a little bit. Whoops, wall. So you even have a jacket to match my class equipment. Actually, what is in the silo? So we want to sell the sorghum, the triticales, and spelt. The mustard, I don't want to sell that though. That's going through the production. Watch out, chickens! Okay, so the sorghum, I'll grab that later. First, let's start with the spelt. Yeah, let's use this one for the slurry. Okay, where is the best place to sell this, by the way, now that I'm loading it? agriculture. Where is that on the map? Oh, way up there. All right. I actually have not been there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, because we have, I think it was 2 items that are going there. Whoops, brakes. A little bit extra weight. Stop slower. Watch out, chicken. Let me just stop right there. And we're gonna hop in the little Lin track here. This may be slightly modified, just a tad, just a wee bit. Come on. I want to let me load. No. Oh, I feel gypped. That's... Oh wait, I have to try it now. Okay, I feel it's kind of cheated here. This thing has a bed for hauling. Well, the plan was we were going to have a follow me set up and have this follow us so we could take 2 crops. But that's not going to happen. But we can 12,000 liters. Improvise maybe. Do we have anything of 12,000 liters we can sell? That's 23. Well, I don't think we do. All right, so we're going to have to make multiple trips. That is unfortunate. Watch out, pedestrians coming through. Oh. Yeah, just because you're wearing a cowboy hat doesn't mean you get the right of way. I have a big tractor. It takes a moment to stop. Alright, I think this is the road we want to take to get over there. Yeah, I don't think I have the update for this map. I was just thinking about that. And I'm actually not sure if it's even out yet. I know it's coming, but it might already be out. I don't know. There's a couple of bug fixes that are coming out with it and some improvements and stuff. But I absolutely love this map. And this map actually has, just like Castle New, it has a kind of hidden treasure where if you find all the little secret map pieces, it tells you, oh, you have to go here to this point in the map, then here to this other point, and there's a thing you have to do at each one. Then you get like this big bonus of stuff, which is pretty cool. Right, here we are. I'm gonna open the doors. You don't have to open the doors, but I want them. Oops, curb. All right, are we gonna hit 200? Nope. Still 41,000. Woohoo! Is there a faster way to get back to the farm from here? I don't think there. Yeah, maybe. No, let's see if this way is faster. I don't think this way is. It's about half a dozen one way, 6 the other. All right, I think, yeah, this way. But I don't think this way is faster. Well, I don't know. Either way, this map is scenic. In fact, actually, this is kind of cool. So, like, this is the gas station here. Actually does have a service department where you can work on your vehicles as well. And then there's another optional start form you can use on right up there that actually has some animal pins. I think there's another production down that road as well. There's lots of forest. This map actually has a lot of forest, just like Castle New did. So we could take that into the backside of the farm, but hey, while we're here, let's go ahead and kind of do a little map tour, I guess. Why not? You know, in typical MA7 fashion, like pretty much every building is custom built. There's nothing standard or stock about this map. You have your dealership here. I believe that, I forget which production that is back there. That's actually the reason I went with class, is because the dealership here is a class dealership. So that kind of, you know, like that's why we're going with class, because that's all that's available here, because they believe in good quality equipment here. Actually, I'm going to clear the course. I love the little housing areas. They have like a little cul-de-sacs all around, and some different housing areas which are just, they look natural. Everything just feels natural. And over here on the right is a big animal pasture. I think, I don't remember which animal this is. I think this might be sheep or pigs, I believe. I honestly don't remember. And a bunch of houses here. And then over here is another very large cow pasture you can buy and have grazing cows on. Yeah, I love that too. I was thinking like when they actually take the time to do that, it just makes the map feel so much more alive. All right, and back here, let me see. I'm not going. Didn't we just sell this? What did I sell? Did I sell something else? Oh well. As long as I don't sell the mustard. Oh, it's the spelt. That's what I sold. So let's grab this. Let me see. Let me get those pallets loaded up too. So while that's loading, let me run over here. And I'm gonna grab the. Let's go and grab the telehandler because I may need. I may need a pallet fork. I'm trying to remember what the weight of those pallets was and if I can get a pallet trailer in there. I think I usually can. I'm just not totally remembering. Also, the telehandler has an awesome turning radius. I think that's pretty much filled up. Let's go ahead and drop that there. All right, let's run this over. Get this sold. Another nice thing about this farm is it has a lot of exits. I don't normally use this one just because it's a bit of a little uphill thing here that I sometimes get a little bottomed out. But actually, given that we're going to the same place as before, let's actually go the other way. Oh, I should put front weight on this. It is a little bit of a front end's a little light. Actually, while we're here, I'm gonna hop out. So if you do play this map and you want to do the little treasure hunt, I'll kind of share this because it took me a while to figure this out. Because that's when I kind of learn it. So there's this really awesome play area here, park area, which is amazing. But that right there is where the map pieces show up. It took me a while to figure out where they were spawning at, and that's where they spawn at. So if you do play this map and trying to figure out where the map piece is going, well, that's where they go. So once you get them all there, you can see the 2 points you need to go to find the treasure. Which the treasure, by the way, in case you're curious, is basically all this stuff in here. Just goods you can sell. You have to come in through this door. Now that I've spoiled it for you. Actually, can I sell this here? It's probably not the best price, but it's right next to the farm. Let's find out. I don't know. I mean, I could look, or I could just back it up and try. Nope, cannot. Darn. It was worth a shot. So let's head back way over here to the sell point again. I should see if there's one closer. I didn't even look at that. I know this one over here is the best paying one, but there's one closer that's just a little bit less. Probably worth it. I have thought about trying some of the logging because there is so much forest in here. But I'm just really not in the mood for logging. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I try to keep logging just to, if I'm doing survival or something like that. There we go. And what's that for? Oh. Oh. That's cool. I never noticed that. That is awesome. Oh, so you're supposed to come through here before you empty it, do your little thing like in real life, where they dump a little probe into your trailer to see the quality of it before you sell it. That's cool. That is a really cool detail. I didn't even notice that. Which is sad because I think, yeah, this is like my second or third year in game. Whoops. Oh well. That is a really awesome detail though. Alright, let's head back to the farm, and I think we have one more crop to sell. And then we're gonna see what else we need to. Oh yeah, the pallets, and then need to also take a load of slurry over to the BGA. And that BGA is just an awesome investment. It almost feels like I'm cheating whenever I buy BGA. But they cost so much, it's, yeah. But they make so much money. Yeah, if you want to find a way to make money fast, well, not, yeah, actually, yeah, fast. It's expensive to get into though. But if you want to find a way to make money fast, is get a BGA and process all of your slurry and manure through it. And if you have any excess silage as well, because the money you make is really good. It's huge. Downside isn't that you have to use regular fertilizer on the farm, but with the amount of money you're making from selling the slurry and manure, it's worth it. All right, what I'm gonna do here is, let's see, what is the last crop we have? Sorghum. It's only 23,000 liters. So I'm gonna do with this is we'll get it going. And I'm gonna grab, actually, we're done with this. So let's go grab one of the other tractors. Oops, sorry, chicken. Oh man, that poor rooster. I think I ran over him like what, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Oops. If I'm giving dad, yeah, purple green. You did just miss a really cool thing I found out though on this map. The one of the sell points has a little grain probe you like dump in the trailer. It's all just for show, but it's just a really cool level of detail. Oh. Going through all the colors now. Let's see. What I do is let's do the slurry first, because it is a bit of a drive, and it takes a little bit will take some time for it to sell. This will tell me if I've done the update or not. So on the, so I may have the update. I do, because on the first version that came out, the trigger icon was there, but the load point for the trigger was actually back here. So I definitely have the update, because that was one of the things coming out in the fix. Okay, that's gonna take a minute, so we don't burn through all the fuel. We'll go and turn that off. All right. So sorghum. Where is the... Okay, both places are the same price. Oh, so that's the place that's down the road. Well, that's perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and take this down to there. I think... Oh, nope. There we go. Make the corner. avoid the chickens. Whoops. Yes, I'm using yeah, I'm using some reshade as well as I think, am I streaming in 2K or 4K? I don't know. I am cranking it up quite a bit. But yeah, I'm definitely using reshade on it. Oops. Not really messing with the colors at all so much. It's a little bit of tweaking, but mainly just for the detail ones. To kind of give it a little bit better level of detail. Just unfortunate that you have to do that. That Giants doesn't. I need to wash this tractor. That is so cool. A little rusty, but it's cool. So what does this do? Oh, it turns the lights on and off. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so we're up to $250,000. This has been a very good January. I think we started at 100,000, so 150,000 so far. Yeah, so running fast on controller. Well, I'm using an Xbox controller, and it's the right trigger makes you run. I know with the Alpha Game Data, I think most of the time you have a the fast super speed on. I'm not sure what the, yeah, because it's right trigger on an Xbox controller, and I'm not sure what it is in the PlayStation. It's the equivalent to the right trigger. All right. Whoa, what was that? That's a little hump there. Let's smooth that out. I'm not four-wheeling here. I'm farming. Alright, so let's go put this trailer away because we are all done with it. And then we need to take a load of our pallet. Well, first we're going to run the slurry over. Watch out, Rooster. Not sure why you're in the shed. Should probably get out of there. Come on, get out of there. Why are you pecking the concrete? Alright, grab grab this. Grab the front weight and get the trailer, because this is a heavy trailer, I'm guessing. All right. I just call you Flash Dad. Wait, L Family Gaming Flash Dad. Wait, that might sound bad. All right, I think that was that all the slurry? Yep, it's bone dry. Awesome. Well, almost bone dry. Awesome. Alright, let's take this over to the BGA. Let's say, where is the BGA? I think, oh yeah, it's way down here. Let's go ahead and tag that. Watch out, pedestrians, I'm coming through. Alright, I think it's this way. Yep, this way. Oh, it's the post office. Oh, I should turn on my winky bot. There we go. Because I'm hauling slurry, you know. That's a cool water tower. Awesome view. Yeah, I like that MA7. Like both in Castle New and this map, they have the kind of the long bridge like that. Kind of like you know, old style, almost like an aqueduct style bridge. So awesome. Let me see. Where is the drop? Oh, there it is. Alright, do I still work active productions? Okay, so it's already running. Awesome. You know, and I got to give MA7 a lot of props for all the level of detail they did on this. I mean, this is just awesome. Like everything is just not just plopped down. Like they really went through and did a lot of customizations on this. Man, this thing's taking forever to load out. Oh. Because there's no more room. Oh. All right. Actually, you know what we're gonna do is I can't really sell this slurry anywhere else, so we'll just let that run. let it run for a month, and then we'll come back next month, sell the rest, and also whatever we get between now and next month. I need to make it a habit of selling it, you know, taking whatever I have every month over. Keep that BGA running. What is this? So there's a sell point here? Or is this a... Oh, this is a buy point. Ah, for liquid fertilizer. Ew. Municipal... So I guess that's some type of form of municipal building or something? I don't have my translator on me. Awesome housing. Yeah, you really, yeah, I mean, this BGA, it runs a little bit slower, probably doesn't make as much money as the one, I think it's from Industrial BGA mod, which is the one I normally like to use, because it has a really high capacity for storing. Oh, wow. And it runs a lot more better too. Can I open the door? Oh, I can. Yeah, so this is the front of the house here. So this is actually part of the farm. You have a little cheese and bread shop here, which then you can go from here into the production out back. Just a cool little level of detail. So what I'm going to do is, watch out, rooster. I'm going to dodge the chickens, and I'm just going to park this. Let's make sure we stay out of the way. Let's back it up a little bit here. All right, about there should do it. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, you need to definitely get the VGAs, because especially I think I'm trying to remember who does the industrial VGA. He has a couple of them. But I'm thinking Disturb Simulations, or I'm just kind of trying to go from memory here. Oh, I think that's who does it. I almost wanted to, I just didn't want to replace the BGA on this one because it's just so custom built. It looks amazing, and it still makes good money. All right, so we have 3,000 liters of cheese and 7,600 liters of mustard. So let's take this over and sell it at the store. And I do believe we can sell at the store, which is right here. Don't know if it's the best price or not, but that's where we're going to sell it because it's right here. And I should have sold most of our stuff in October because that was the best month. I just forgot. 27,769. Man, money comes in much slower when you're not playing on easy. Even normal is, yeah, it's not quite as hard as hard, but there's definitely a difference. I'm gonna go ahead and open the front doors here to my castle. Close those so I can get. Actually, can I? Oh, I can. These are light enough to. Cool. Oh yeah, they're only 280 kilograms. What about that one? Oh, that one's fine. Yeah. Okay, so some of these I can move. The mustard ones I can move. So let's get these closer to the trailer. Ooh, wait a second here. Cheese one I can't move, but the mustard one behind it I can move and use that to push. A little bit cheaty. Not really, because I mean that's right in within how the game works. So therefore it's not cheating. Come on. Get the last one. Come on. Don't be stubborn. Alright, let's try this again. Get a little bit closer. Alright, there we go. Let's run this over. This will be the last of what we have to. Whoa, wall. Oh. Pedestrians. Oh, sorry. Honk my horn. Ooh, this one has a good sounding horn. Not the cheesy one most tractors have, especially the John Deere's. This one has a real horn. So this will probably be like another 10 to 12,000. What about 10 to 12,000? I'm thinking. Oh, 15,000. Even better. So that is, I think, everything for the month of January. So we need to move on to March, I think. So I think one of our alfalfa fields might be ready to be mowed in March. I think. Oh, did I fertilize this field? Oh, I need to fertilize this field. Well, before we move on to the month of March, let's fertilize this field. Because I mowed that field in November, but I forgot to refertilize it. So let's do that real quick, and then we're going to move on to the month of March. And I think we'll have another field ready to be mowed, one of the alfalfa fields. Oops, wait a second. So remember I just said we need to fertilize the field? Yeah, I just forgot. Whoopsie. I'm evidently rusty. I have not had much time to play the game the last month, really. Last 2 months. Let's see. I'm not going to bother with the course play. This field's pretty small. I'll just turn on the real speed thing so I can go faster. There we go. And I think it looks like there's a little bit here in the middle. It's kind of hard to see, but I think that's it. Let's check the map to make sure. And yes, ish. And it looks like I did miss a little spot over here. Hey, you know, I may be going 20 miles an hour, but at least I'm not going 32 most of the time. Man, I love this. This is such a cool cow pasture. I love the way they built that into the map. Besides, the speed, it was more of a, you know, the speed they say to travel, that was more of a recommendation, really, wasn't it? You know what they say about recommendations. You know, especially recommended speeds. Like, hey, if it says recommended 35 miles per hour for this corner, you're probably safe for like another 15 miles over that. So I'm applying that logic to this, yeah. Uh-huh. I'm gonna go with that. All right. Oops, I didn't want to close that. All right, let's move on to March. Okay, what animals? Oh, it's probably chickens. I bet you chickens are getting sold. Let me see. Speaking of animals, before we move on to March, let's just check and make sure. They're good on food. Oh, they've maxed out their milk, but they're still good on food. About the sheep, they need to be fed. They're down to 10,100 liters and they're using 12,000 a month. All right. So let's do, actually, ooh, we're up to 300,000. The BGA kicking in. Speaking of the BGA, still has a lot more to sell. I love the BGA. let's see. Let's use this tractor. We're rotating through it. It's his turn. So we're out. We need more milk. Need to sell the milk. So let's get another load of milk. That is the one nice thing about Maze Plus. The downside of the Maze Plus, you use a whole lot more food. The downside is you produce a whole lot more milk. So it's kind of a trade-off. I'm not sure if it's the best price or not, but we're just gonna run it over here to the store, because the store is right here. Well, you could fix it, or you could just say, hey, it's doing the gangster lane, you know? Man, I feel like I'm making way too much money off of milk. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't think there's enough for another trailer load of milk. So I'm just gonna go ahead and back it up here. Let it fill up. Then we're gonna grab the trailer and go feed the sheep. Keep them happy and fed and alive. That's important. Watch out, chickens. I don't want to turn you guys into chicken nuggets, okay? So watch out. Yeah, I have chicken nuggets in the brain because of your feeding the future generation series. Gotta get them nuggies. Which, if you have not seen that series from Mel Family Gaming Dad, it's over on your the other channel, which I am now forgetting, drawing a blank on what your other channel name is. I just went completely blank. But yeah, sure, and go check it out. Maybe Fun Gaming Dad will put his other name, the name to his other channel in there. All right. Oh yeah, making the $10 million. Yeah, I was almost done with the pigs. Yes, that's Farming Simulator LFG. Yeah, so go check out that channel. Especially if you like eating chicken nuggets. Yeah, I think I might need to. I'm gonna need to go in and increase the capacity, because 26,600 liters is the only. That's only 2 months. I'll have to do that. I will have to go in, increase the capacity of that, because I like to have at least a 3 to 4 month, probably 4 month capacity. In a second. Why is the grazing not working on this area? Second, I want to fix this because I think when I did the pasture extension, I didn't put one down in that area. So yeah, put these down here. There we go. Also need one over here. There we go. Just like, yeah, because that area and that area, for some reason, were not part of the pasture. And that is a fantastic mod, by the way, the Expendable Pastures mod. That is one of those truly game-changing mods. Totally changes how you're doing animal pastures and lets you make it fit however you want into your farm, which is amazing. And that's one of those things I hope that actually just becomes standard on the next game, FS25, if that ever gets announced, that ever comes out. Which hopefully there will be an announcement soon, I hope. At this point, I'm kind of thinking it's going to be FarmCom, which I think is in June. Which is a little bit of ways away. Alright, let me, let's go ahead so I don't hit the roof. So let's get it from an angle here. Give the rest of the silage to the cows. How are they doing on straw? 72,000. Okay, they're fine on straw. Alright, so for the sheep, we're good for 2 months. At least until at the XML. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and park this over here. Because we're going to need it come March. Provided the field, one of the alfalfa fields are ready to be mowed. Alright, up to 361,000. That BGA is still chugging away. Slowly, but it's chugging. Let me see. Animals. Sheep, they're good for another month. Cows, still good for a couple months. Chickens, almost a year, because it's a small chicken pen. They don't use a lot of it. All right, what's the C? Oh, wow. So none of our fields are, none of the, I was hoping these two here would be ready to be mowed, but they are not. So it's going to be April. So before we move on to April, let's go ahead and do another batch of milk, because say, you know what, we have a lot of money. I think I have some stuff leased. I do. Let's go ahead and purchase that for 55,000. How much is this to purchase? 149,000. Okay, there we go. Back down to 150. Oh, whoops. I forgot to top off the milk tank before we head over. Still 9,000 liters of milk left. All right. Let's take this over and get it sold. And I think while we're doing that, we'll probably also take another load of slurry over to the BGA to keep it topped off. So I want to keep that BGA just chugging along. I may go into the XML for that and increase the storage capacity. I don't know if I'll speed it up or not, but I want to at least increase the storage capacity of it. I would rather just have it keep it stored over there. Actually, I just thought of something. I thunk something. Did I move? We'll check here in a minute. So in my other mod folder for Bali Springs, I customized one of the distributors that you normally use for like distributing water and stuff to your greenhouses. I customized it to also be a distributor for slurry. Because on Bali Springs, which oh yeah, so updating the channel too. So I am working on a series for Bali Springs to kind of bring that series back, but start over from scratch and a whole different farm. But anyways, the farm I'm using on Bali Springs is very far away from the BGA, and I do plan on using the BGA, but I do not want to drive. I have got it. It'll be a while before I get the BGA in that series, but I did not want to have to drive all the way over to the BGA. This is the one that LFM Gaming Dad I was talking about here, was the Industrial BGA by Disturb Simulations. So yeah, it was Disturb Simulations. And he also has a mini biogas plant too. And this thing here is a refueling station. Yeah. If I remember correctly, this one, well, what's it? Might have been one of the other ones. Anyways, one of these add-ons to the BGA will actually increases your profits even more. Let me see, is this the one? This is not the one I tweaked. That does water, manure. Yeah, there's another one. I may not have it in this mod folder though. This one. Oh, I do have it in this mod folder. Okay. Let me see. Where can I put this where it's out of the way, but it's still accessible? I guess I can put it up here. Yeah, let's put it right there. That works. Let's just put some grass back down. Oh wait, that was not normal grass. That is the this type of grass. Let's see your dirt. So just keep the grass there around the fence post. All right, there we go. We have a distributor now for the slurry, which will save us having to drive over there. I know, a little bit cheaty, sort of, kind of. I mean, it's using the production system. It's not really that. It's not really cheaty. I'm gonna say it's not cheaty. Get this loaded up, then take it over to the distributor so we can head over to the BGA. But so kind of going back to Poly Springs, so one of the things I am hoping to, because with updating the channel too, I guess work has been crazy, been some personal life stuff also been kind of crazy, and just lots of things happening where I haven't been able to do much content over the last couple of months, and especially the last month. It's been absolutely insane, but I am hoping things will start settling down here pretty soon. I want to get back to making content again, but I'm going to kind of start with, hey, let's just do some live stream, because it's making just, hey, I have some time to play the game. Hey, let's go live, which is kind of what I did here. I was like, hey, I have a couple hours where I'm just playing the game today, and I was like, oh, I should be doing this while I'm playing live. So that's kind of why I started this live stream. I was like, because I had actually been going through this game for a little bit here. All right, let me see. I want to put this to distributing. There we go. All right, so that should What was the frequency on that? 1,200 times a month. I'm not sure how frequently it's going to move, but that should eventually fill up the BGA at some point here. So we'll check back in a little bit here on the BGA. If everything's working like it's supposed to, that should fill up the BGA. Say, speaking of that though, actually, what's this? I'm just curious about something. So I was saying, hey, I want to go in and edit the XML to increase the storage capacity of the BGA. I just had a thought. Does the liquid silo extension work with? It looks like it does. Okay, I just may skip doing the whole editing the XML to increase the capacity, put one of those down. Now let's go check the production again. And yep, it works. Oh, why did I not think about this ages ago? So yeah, that's how you can increase. That works on console too, actually. Yeah, so hey, if you're playing on console, and a little tip there, if you want to increase your capacity of your BGA, or I mean, that's pretty much anything that has a silo storage. The liquid storage silo, so which I know I've mentioned to Alpha Gaming Dad, and I've seen him use on his like greenhouses. I've used these on greenhouses as well. It increases the storage capacity of greenhouses and increases it on animal pens as well. It increases both the milk and the slurry on animal pens. It increases the water capacity on greenhouses. But the extension also will increase the slurry capacity on a BGA as well. Because I know with the consoles you don't have the way of editing those to make it work where you can increase it. So good alternative here for console players. And this is part of the liquid storage silo from Omatana, who is an amazing modder, one of my favorite modders out there. I love her mods. And it also, that little liquid silo also has a non-extension version, which I believe is right here. This one is just a straight up silo. It does not extend the greenhouses or animal pens. It's just a straight up silo. So you don't want to use that one. You want to use the one under silo extensions instead. This one right here. So hey, a little tip there that I just figured out. Just because I was curious. Just had a thought. I thunk something. Which I'm sure lots of people already knew. But hey, I just found out about myself. So yay. I learned something new today. I can call it a day. Yay. Alright, so we are done with this tinker. So let me just get this backed up in here. There we go. We got a big pile of pallets there. You know what? Let's sell some of those. While we're here, before we move on to April, so that was the goal I kind of had for this live stream, but it was a kind of a last minute live stream, to be honest. But I was like, I'm gonna mow an alfalfa field, and I have not done that yet because, well, yeah, I was hoping March would be the month, but it was not. So it's gonna be April. we go. Stop. Let's strap all these down. There we go. All right, let's take these over to the store real quick and get them sold. Then we're gonna move on to April. Watch out, guys. I do have traffic turned off, and I kind of wish I could turn pedestrians off, but it does provide some real lift. I would totally leave traffic on, but I just do not like the traffic AI. It is so dumb. I really hope that's something they address in Farm Sim 25. I mean, I know why they did it, but just, well, they went with, no offense, Giants, but they went with the lazy approach of making cars and stuff basically hard objects, with collisions, so that, hey, if I'm a tractor weighing 20 tons and I run into a car that weighs 1.5, 2.5 tons, guess what? The tractor bounces off of it, but the car stays still, doesn't move. It's like, no, no. I mean, if you're not gonna do physical damage, I can understand that. If you're gonna do that, it should be hey, the car gets moved off the path instead of the tractor that weighs 3 to 4 times as much. But that would have made the programming, the coding involved a little bit harder to do. Not much, but it would have been a little harder. All right. All right, so I think we're good. So let's move on to April. Close the door. I didn't see how much money we had before I did that. Up 209,000. Looked at my laptop because it's, wow, there's a slight delay. I might need to figure that out, because that's quite a big delay from the time when I do something till the time it shows up in the stream. So yeah, I have it up on my laptop just so I can see. Wait a second. We're in April and it's snowing? What? What? I'm confused. And the alfalfa fields are ready, but it's snowing. Why is it snowing in April? I mean, I know weather's getting, it's 48 degrees. Wait. So it says 48 currently, but it says it's not gonna get to 30 till 9. Yeah, let's just move forward in time a little bit here. There's a way to fix it in Easy Dev. I just don't remember. I know if you press the wrong one, it's devastatingly bad. All right. Snow's gone. How are we doing? Let's go ahead and top off the fuel tank. So I like using this tractor for the mowing, just because of that 4-wheel steering. Some of our fields are pretty tight. And actually, before we pick up the mower, let's grab a front weight, because that mower is a bit heavy. There we go. Let's get that folded up. There we go. Oops. I need to wash the mower too. What is with the chickens? Go into your chicken pen, chickens. Let's see, was it this field? I think it was, yeah, 86 and 88. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a course play do that field, because that is actually fairly large size field. Really good size field. So we're gonna head over here though, and through the forest. The little path I put in, took out some trees here and put a path in to the little small field here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this one myself. So what we'll do is I'll do this, and then I'll have a worker do the other one, and while the worker's doing the other one, the big one, I'll grab one of the other tractors and bail this up. Actually, am I going to bail it up, or am I going to use the forage wagon? Let's see. How much do we have? So we still have 71,000 liters over here for the sheep. So what I'm doing is I'm using bells for the cows and using this one over here for the sheep, which is why I put that fermenter over there by the sheep. So we have 71,000, so that's quite a few months worth. So yeah, so we'll bell this up because the cows are the ones that are eating most of the food. That river has a lot of cool detail in it too. I do not know if there's one thing I have not actually looked at to see is if there's actually fish in it or not. I know some maps do that. I bet they probably did on this one as well, but I'm not positive. This is kind of cool here. So there's a little water. So if you want to get water for the farm, you have a little water pump here. It's pretty realistic as well. Those little small levels of details they put in there are just absolutely amazing. Whoops, let's get back over here on the field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do let's do 2 headlands. Actually, I might just end up doing all circles. That just might be easier considering we have a little island in the middle. I was thinking about taking out the little center island. I just didn't because it looks so cool. It just makes it feel natural. Although I know if I was the farmer and I owned the land, I would totally take that out because that is, you know, that's crop I'm losing right there. It does look nice. So I don't know. I might keep it. I may not. Who knows? Let's see. Let's do 225. Yeah. See if we got the angle right. I think I did. Yep. Awesome. Oops. Accidentally hit the worker button. I just realized what happened to the music. There we go. I don't know when the music stopped. Let's just do a little circle around our little island here. There we go. And just a little bit here, and then we are done with this field. Whoa. There we go. Awesome. Last bit, and we are. It's a little messy finish, but we are done with that field. Woohoo! Alright, so what I'm gonna do is take this over here to the big field and then turn that loose with a worker. And then I'm going to grab one of the other tractors and come back over here and work on the baling that up. me see, where do I want to start? I think right here is a good place to start. Okay, this is field 86. Why? Oh, I already have one loaded. Yay. Let's see, 2 headlands. I have a feeling 2 headlands is not enough. Let's see, let's change. Let's go ahead and delete that. Let's see, let's do 3, and do I have this on? Okay, sharp corners, yep. So let's see, looking at that, yeah, that should be enough of a headland, so make sure we don't run into anything. So 7.3 meters. Let me just save that. Field 86. Wait. 7.3 meters. And that is a mower. There we go. All right. Let's get it up here to the starting point, first waypoint, and you're off. All right, let's run over here, grab the other class tractor, and grab the baler, and then get out to that small field we just finished and get it all baled up and get those wrapped so that we can start fermenting. Actually, before we get too far in this, let's check the animals. Just make sure. Chickens, not worried about. Cows are good. Sheep, though. Sheep, they're good till the end of the month. Now, come into the month. Oh, actually, while we're here, let's check the BGA. Make sure my distributor is distributing. And where are ya? So 89,000 is the distributor is distributing. At least some of it, not all of it though. I'll have to watch it. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Let me just check that. Did I? No, it's distributing. Huh. I'll have to watch and make sure it does distribute all of it. It should. I'm just not sure why it hasn't. But it has distributed most of it. There we go. Baler's hooked up. So let's head down the path here to the small field. Unfold the baler. Let's make sure. See tractor over here in the corner. Does not look like they are moving. I don't see the tractor. Oh, there it is. Oh. What the heck is that? That's why they weren't moving. What caused that? What the heck? It's like a huge pile of alfalfa. It's got a little backed up there on the mower. That's, I don't know. Isn't Farm Sim awesome? Well, let's head over here. I really need to wash this tractor. That window's getting a little dirty. Alright, so let's go ahead. Turn this on. And love this baler. It's the Cook baler from Mark Thor, which is an amazing mod. So I'm not going with the I'm going with the mid-size ones, which I think is the 150, which on this baler makes the bale size about 25,000 liters. And the only reason I did that instead of the 50,000 ones, because the 180 ones are 50,000 liters. But I went with this because 25,000 liters, I didn't want to be stuck in a case where I have like a bunch left in the baler and, you know, just not be able to get it out. So at least about 25,000 liter bales are still, those are pretty large, really huge bales. At least this way I won't have as much stuck in the baler, you know, sitting in the baler in between fields. And risk losing it, because I do have, you know, that one field that's going to be for producing straw, and I didn't want to have to be losing too much alfalfa if I have a bunch in there for some reason. This will be a pretty quick fill to get. Actually, on the up and downs, I could actually be doing it this way, I think, if I, there we go. Did two at once. Yeah, this baler's just awesome. Is it cheaty? Yeah. But you know what, there are certain types of mods that, you know, are unrealistic, like this. But I kind of look at it as, well, I'm doing the same thing either way. It's just I'm able to do it a lot faster, which makes it a little bit more fun for the game, I think. Also, I think it makes better content because I'd be able to get the same amount of work done that I'd be doing either way, but a whole lot faster. Alright, I think that is up a little bit up here, and then we are all done with this field. Just like that. Actually, how many bells was that? Is it 3? Yeah, 3 bells. Okay, and that's pretty good. That's 3 bells, 25. That's 75,000 liters of alfalfa that is wrapped and fermenting. So that's, you know, going to be 75,000 liters of alfalfa silage. Which is not bad at all. So what I'm going to do here is I want to park this right here. and we're not going to start the baling because I don't have a worker do it. But even if I was doing it, I still don't want to do it because there's a risk of collisions with that worker, and also as we're dropping bells, that provides collisions for that worker as well. And it just, yeah, takes longer because I'd rather have 2 people out there working at the same time. But you know what? The AI in the game is not smart enough to drive around a bell. That's nothing I hope they fix in the next game. Let's go grab those bells. Actually, you know what? There's only 3 of them. So we'll use this. Because I can get 3 on this bell spike. I never looked inside this one. Nice interior. Let's see. And I am actually thinking about some point I need to get rid of this. I actually kind of like it being here. It's something I have noticed is when harvesting this field and when working this field is that sometimes if I'm using a worker, they like to there's no collisions on it. Why was the worker having a problem? Huh. I could have sworn I had a worker have a problem with that, but maybe that was fixed in the update that they took out the collisions. I don't know. But hey, there's no collisions, so I'm gonna leave it. Because it looks really awesome. It makes it feel more like a natural farm. Alright, let's just go ahead. And yes, I'm using auto load on the bell spike because why would you not? Why would you not? Alright, there we go. Let's get these back up to the farm. And I love the CSE bell spikes, like the whole pack they have of attachments for front loaders, telehandlers, and wheel loaders. They are just awesome. Highly recommended it, and they're for all platforms too, so definitely should get them. Trailer. Do a little nudge. Yeah, there we go. That should be good. Okay, it's part of this here. And this, actually I should talk about the shed too. So I put the shed in, and it was a little bit of a challenge because the way the concrete slab is, the underneath here, the ground texture, you know, the ground underneath it actually starts going down slope right about here. So getting it in there was a little challenge. So what I did, some of you also may have had to try to figure out how to do it. So I grabbed a fence actually and put a fence in like a concrete wall fence that kind of fits, sort of. Was close enough. I put that in around here, and it is kind of overlapping. I use the place fence anywhere mod. I forget what it's actually called, but it's one that lets you put fences down anywhere. And it is, as you can see here, overlapping the concrete slab. And then I put the building up right up against that fence. And as you can see here underneath, I put these bushes here to kind of hide it, but you can kind of see here how the ground is sloping underneath there. But yeah, and this shed just kind of, I almost went with one of the MA7 to kind of keep, an MA7 themed one, but this footprint of space that I had to work with, this is pretty much the only one I could find that fit this footprint, and actually at the same time also matches the farm. It's slightly different color, but you can't really, it matches close enough. It's close enough. It looks good. But yeah, so the little tip there, if you're playing this map and you want to put something in here, because you can, sell the stuff that's put down here. That's how I did that. I just put a fence down, because otherwise you're gonna have a little gap between where the slab ends and the building begins. You're going to have the slab sticking into the building. So using the place fence anywhere, I forget what it's actually called, but the lets you put a fence down anywhere mod solve the problem. It's either that or go into the game and get rid of the slab, which I did not want to do, because you can't do it from here because the slab is tied to the building. Why? And I mean, it's not tied to this. It's just like this. All of these slabs, all of it is tied to this building. And I love this building. I want this building. I just didn't want, all of these slabs, like these ones here. So anyways, that's how I got around that. In case you were wondering. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna let the worker finish up mowing that field, and then I'll go through and get all that built up. But I think for now, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. So I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hope you have a great week coming up. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'm trying to figure out how to switch my screens. Yay, because I don't have a button for that. So I'm going to keep here talking for a little bit here while I figure out how to do that. Ah, here we go. I figured it out. Woohoo!